let's get that in the video. If I can get it in there, it says Canarsie Pier. And this is Bob motherfucking Viking from Viking Nation. Sorry, Viking Army, where the soldiers is at. And right now I am in Canarsie, Brooklyn, at Canarsie Pier. And I'm taking a walk, man, because it feels great outside, you know. And there's some people here that actually like fishing. Let's see if I can, well, you probably can't see it, but just imagine all the way down there. You probably, I don't know if you can hear it though, but they're playing like a lot of like soul 70s music and they're fishing. So I'm guessing these are all people who like soul music. Fuck it, man, fuck it. And soul glow products, you know, like the Afro sheen back in there. But yeah, let me get to the point, man. So today I'm here and I wanted to go over what I like to call presence in the game and just kind of give an overall feel of it, right? And why I feel that is a game breaker. Like if you ever played NBA Street Volume 1 and you cross the dude so much, you know, you achieve the game breaker status, which changes your game. This also applies with women, right? So when you're present, right, the thing about it is you're in this headspace that's very clear. Also, it's nothing that's very confusing. So basically, people are like writing me on Snapchat. So basically, you are just on your path no matter what you're doing because you accept, in fact, you totally accept the now. I don't want to step in this fucking big ass pothole right here. But yeah, you accept the now. You know what I'm saying? So automatic, off the cuff, right? You're already in a masculine zone once you're just present to the moment. Next, as you are present to the moment, right? And you roll up on the girl, right? And before that, we even go into the girl, I just want to give you the present to the moment and how it would feel as you're in an area, you know, it could be an area like this, but more so an area like the club. Let's just say the club. You walk into the club. Now, my experience is with me being present, it's so much more different than if I wasn't present. Because I find that it's like people subconsciously pick up on it and they come towards you and they're just like amazed. You know, for some reason they find something logically to talk about that's like amazing. I personally think it's just more subconscious because more people in the last couple of weeks, right, as I've been really working on my presence, like in the game, in the club with girls, having sex and shit. As I've been more present, I've been realizing more people just walk up to me. They have the balls to come and do it, you know what I'm saying? And what I've been noticing, like last week Friday, I was out with my god Cassidy. I think Ian was there. Shout out to you, Ian, you know what I'm saying? I noticed this guy, well, this guy's girlfriend approached me first, right? And she approached me with anime eyes. It's the first time that's ever happened. Like a girl's approached me and talked to me, right? But I don't know if you can hear the music. They're playing like a lot of music right now. But yeah, you know, this guy's girlfriend's approached me, right? And so she's like, her eyes are like bucked open, you know? And so from there, what ended up happening, she's just like astounded, like just talking to me and laughing, right? The guy comes over. And I didn't want to take his girl. You know, I felt bad because he looked like a real chode, you know, like the blue collar chode. Like he probably works and has a great job. But the way he was holding his beard, he had his beard all the way up here and beer guarded. So I already knew dude was a low level chode, you know what I'm saying? And that's horrible. So that's why I always tell you guys that are new to the game, you newbies, that you are in a great you are in a great spot, you know. Even though you're new, you're automatically better than probably 80% of guys already. And you probably went out twice. Why? Because you're on the path to learning, right? But let me get back to my point. So his girl, him, they're just like so into me, man. They ask me all these questions. For some reason, they're like just intrigued with saying I look like Richard Sherman. He's a safety on the Seattle Seahawks, right? But two more people come after that, right? They're with them. And it's like, I realized, like, wow, in my head, this is amazing, you know? I remember there was times where I went from being so needy and wanted people to like me, and I'm doing so little, and now these people are all over me. The guy offered to buy me a drink. Dude bought me a Shirley Temple, right? I didn't put any alcohol in it, you know what I'm saying? So basically, it's a cherry juice with Sprite. It tastes immaculate, amazing, right? So let's just go right into like being present when you're with a girl, right? On the approach or just in the interaction. So on the approach, right? This is literally gonna be your opener on every single approach when you're present, right? It's like this. That's your approach. I'm gonna do it for you one more time. Right, that's your approach. You could actually, well, the point of me doing that right there was really to just have nothing on your mind. You know, you could open and just strictly be not say anything. I've done that before too. But you get the point, you know. You don't want to have any thoughts in your head on the open. In fact, the moment you do have a thought, I believe you fuck it up. You fuck the whole shit up because you're coming from a space where it's not focused in the now, right? It's just focused from a past and you're hoping it works. So it's like, I said something, so say something back. Instead of when you open and you're in this present state, it's more of, hey, it's nice to meet you. What's up? And you just keep talking, you keep throwing in the words. It's like your words are like a river just flowing, it's just going, you know? Whether she wants to talk or whether she doesn't want to talk really doesn't matter. It just is what it is. So on the open, right, you literally go in there, and what's most important though, because I used to do this a lot, even though I was present, I would just go in there and not really care about how the girl felt. But you gotta go in there and calibrate. So you go in there, you calibrate, right? You see if she's feeling like more inward and like she's feeling like this is awkward, then you can apologize, you know, be like, oh, I'm sorry, I caught you off guard, my bad. Or you could like actually keep talking sometimes. Other times, if like she's actually very receptive, that's obviously great, you know, because her eyes buck open like Oprah's, you know what I'm saying? And it's just, she's buck up, she's just totally receptive. Those are really good. And I also noticed that the girls that even want to reject me, I have a better time getting those. Like I actually bring down my rejection rate. Right, let me I bring down my rejection rate. You see how I did that? I bring down my rejection rate like that. Why, right? Because on the approaches that, let's just say a girl's walking and we're in the street doing day game, right? She's walking and I go up to talk to her and she gives me like the ill coldness. I'll keep talking until I get something. So a lot of times, half the time actually now, I won't get it, I won't get her or whatnot, but I'll keep talking. But I've actually been seeing now times in the last 2 weeks where I'll be talking and something gets her. It's almost like I'm pulling on a lawnmower, right? And I'm like just like revving it up, and boom, something hits. Now I can do that so much more easier because I am in a present mind state. So basically, if I wasn't in a present mind state, right, what would happen is I would go up and the girl would talk to her. I would start talking. Then she doesn't say anything, so that I shoot back in my head. You see how that works? But being that you're present is like you go up to her, you talk, right? And she's giving you a cold shoulder or whatever, she blew you out, you keep talking, you know? Basically, you are your own energy field. You're doing it yourself, you know? Everything is coming from you. You are that force to be awakened with, if I even said that right, reckoned with or whatnot. NYPD is here, man. They ain't playing. They out here, man. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So when it comes to your interaction, right, all you gotta focus on is now, right? If you're watching this video, all I want you to focus on is literally now. So if you're just, whatever time it is, it's like, okay, I'm focused on now. You're not where you were yesterday. You're not focusing on the girl you want to smash in a couple of days, or the girl you set up a date 2 for. You're just focused on the now. So the interaction, while the interaction is just going forward, right? You're focused on the now. With also like I don't want to call it like heavy thinking, but you know, you just have like those thoughts that I want to baby step it, depending on your situation. So like if you're in the bar, you want to pull her out the bar, You want to get out the bar, so like I'll baby step it. I would go bring her to the bar or whatnot, talk. Let's get some food. You get out. But you don't focus on these things. It's just something that you got to do. Day 2, same thing. You're talking to her. You're in the present. You're present to the moment. You take those little baby steps. You move her to get some food, and then you move her to your house. And of course, you baby step in between both of those things that I just said. And it's amazing. I really eager you guys. First of all, I eager you guys to start meditating. I'm gonna come out with a manifesto on this presence as I keep doing it and I keep finding out insights. But I advise you guys very strongly, as strong as Arnold Schwarzenegger was in Terminator 1 and 2. I advise you guys very strongly that you start meditating, because literally your world changes, your reality changes, the way you look at things changes. You don't come at things with a fear, and that right there, fear, just changes everything about your actions. And so you're in the moment. You're like right here when you meditate a lot. You're just like, I'm in the now. You know what I'm saying? And I really advise you guys to do that. I'm telling y'all, man. I really want you guys to start doing it, start meditating, start being present in the field instead of worrying about how you're going to look to the girl. And get back at me. Let me know how that goes. I guarantee, right, if you keep on it, you will see a progress. I give it in the span anywhere between 7 days. You'll notice a difference once you're actually more present.